Is it me? But is there some kind of war on women or something? I mean, we have the Labour Prime Minister who once said a woman that is T gender is a woman. So he's trying to say that a T gender person, be it, let's say, let's get this right. He tried to say a transgendered woman is a woman, i.e., an official biological woman. Make that make sense. Do Google that and have a look at that, and tell me what he says, and if I'm right or wrong in saying that. But anyway, do like the page, follow the page, be it TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and let's get into it. 50 Cent, the rapper, seems to have reignited some of his previous comments he made regarding men. Let's go into the article regarding men. Yeah, 50 Cent faces backlash for controversial comment on men dating T-gender women. Okay? Rapper 50 Cent recently reignited controversy with his comment that men who date T-gender women should be considered gay. This remark, which originally sparked widespread criticism, has resurfaced online, leading to further backlash. Many people are condemning the comment as outdated and harmful. Is it? Claiming it reinforces misconceptions about gender identity and sexual, changing the word there for TikTok purposes, for sexual orientation and asexual orientation. Okay? Reinforces misconceptions about gender identity and sexual orientation. The debate highlights how public figures' past remarks continue to shape conversations around social attitudes and the evolution of cultural norms. Okay. I mean, like I said, is there a war on women? You know, I spoke to a female who is, g4y. We had a deep conversation one time. And she made a good point. She's saying that, okay, as we know, G-gender people are a very tiny, small minority in this country, and that as a demographic number, okay? But she made a good point, and I actually agreed with this. And I made a similar point myself in the fact that they, as a group, G-gender people, maybe, just maybe, this is her point of view. This is her argument. So TikTok, don't cancel me, cancel her, yeah? But her point is that G-gender people are being promoted and publicised and promoted in the media. So obviously, when they're promoted, obviously people at a younger age, easily influenced, see this, maybe confused about their own gender identity. She's saying that they're promoted in the media to somehow have people, be influenced by T-gender people as well as g4y people, which is her orientation, in an attempt to reduce population numbers. Okay, that's not my point. That's her opinion. And in the wide world we live in today, people are pushing this freedom of speech thing. So, boom, that's what she's saying. Okay. So, back to the main point. Is a man who dates a T-gender woman gay, G-A-Y? My view, he's not a biological woman. Sorry, he or she, well, pronouns, whatever. The person we're referring to is not a biological woman. And some men will say, oh, well, it's a woman because it's got the woman's physique, attributes, hair, legs, the derriere, wears a bra. Listen, in my opinion, Nah. I'm not going to actually give a blatant opinion like that because I know what TikTok's like. But I concur with most of the Facebook comments which are on this article, which I'm going to go into now before I wrap this up. Okay. So looking at the comments underneath, yeah, is an Instagram article regarding this, yeah. Not the article I was referring to, but it's the Instagram comments. Is he right for saying that? Let's go straight in. One man says, if man dates another man, then that's the definition of gay. Okay. Someone says underneath this comment though, what if they transitioned from being a woman to a man? Is that okay? That's a different thing, isn't it? From a woman to a man, from a woman to a man, and the man lies with they're called, is it studs? From a woman to a man, and the woman still has the V, yeah. In my opinion, she's still a woman. You know, she's a woman cosplaying as a man. Okay, if it's a woman and she's obviously got the male part somehow, some way, that's an interesting one. I'm gonna stick a pin there. I'm gonna say the man is actually gay because he's got the male genitalia. So it's gone from woman to a male. Now has the male genitalia. If you're intimate and the man's taking that from the other person, you are gay. Okay? I'm going to flip the switch here. I'm digressing a bit because I was looking to go through the Facebook comments. I'm digressing a bit here. If a woman is a woman and she's kind of if she's a woman but she's a stud, i.e. wears men's clothes and she's gay, but she's still a woman, still feminine, got the legs, got the breasts, still pretty, yeah, that's still a woman. Okay? But hey, back to the comments. How's he wrong on that now? You don't want to get Jay. I don't know what's going on anymore. Agree? Yeah. How's he wrong on that? It's just that in this case, he's right. How's he wrong on that? You don't want to be gay. Yeah. He's saying you want to get with that, but you don't want the label. And that's a good point. Like those guys who go to Thailand. I know guys I used to work with go to Thailand. I know they mess around with lady boys. But I say to them, boy, that's G. But no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay, man. I just went over there and I didn't know. That's what I get from them. It's that voice you like I do. You like that. Other people like listen to this like that little voice, my little character voice. And it's true. It's true. They're in denial. They wanna muck about with the ladyboy them, but they don't want that label, attachment. That's what it is. Another comment. I mean, he's got a point in there. What's the backlash about? Exactly. The problem is people now want to, people now want to. See, a lot of people follow what's said in the media. The media now are making it more, fashionable, contemporary, acceptable. But how far is things are acceptable? How far are we taking this? How far are we going? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Here's another comment. They are gay. The people giving backlash need to see a therapist. Wow. This is it. Like I said, a lot of the comments that I'm seeing here, I concur with. You know what I mean? Why is this even a debate? Exactly. He may be 50 Cent, but he's 100% right. Is what it is. We have reached a sad point in human history where the truth is offensive. Exactly. It is what it is, But hey, let me wrap this one up. And yeah, stay good and stay safe. It is what it is. Later.